Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel Quaint Cosmos. Teleportation, time travel, then instantaneous travel, or jumps from one galaxy to another within no time. Are all these things possible, or all these things are only fantasies? Yes, if you say all these things are fantasies, because at present scientists have got no success in these fields. I was talking about teleportation, time travel, jumps from galaxies, means from one galaxy to another within no time, or without traversing the space in between. No doubt all these things at present belong to science fiction, but is there any chance, or all these things are only fantasies? And if they are fantasies, then is there something which fueling these fantasies? Yes, of course, there are reasons. That means there are something which are actually fueling these fantasies. And that is the topic of discussion in this video. Okay, so first let's talk about quantum leap. This term is normally used in case of electrons. You know, in case of atoms or molecules, electrons are there. And when electrons transition from one energy level to another energy level, in that case, that things happen, that phenomenon happens within no time. And experimentally it has been found that when electrons move from one energy level to another energy level, they don't actually traverse the space in between. Yes, that means what? That means electrons are just skipping the space in between the energy levels. Wonderful phenomenon, no doubt, and these things are observed only in tiny worlds in the quantum world. But these are happening. Okay, we have practical evidence of these things, this phenomenon. So this was what? This was a quantum leap. Normally, quantum leap, this term is used in this case. Next, you know, in quantum mechanics, if you have already studied quantum mechanics, then you know the quantum tunneling effect. Say for example, there is one wall, and if you want to go beyond the wall, means if you want to go on the another side of the wall, you need to break the wall. But in case of tiny particles, means in the quantum world, particles can move, means can go to the other side of the wall without breaking through. Means without breaking the wall, particles are able to go beyond the wall or to another side of the wall. And this effect in quantum world or in quantum physics is known as quantum tunneling effect. Every day in the subatomic world, this phenomenon is happening. Even in our bodies, in everything, this phenomenon is happening actually. Okay. So this effect is known as quantum tunneling effect. Again, you can raise here a question: is that effect possible for human body or any large body? Not for in the quantum world that is happening. There's no doubt. Practical evidences are there, but not for quantum world. Means bodies like us, like human body, a car, a house, anything. Is that possible? So there is one question. Okay, answer to this question is not known at present, but question is there. Then you know that one more effect is there in quantum mechanics that is known as quantum entanglement. And you know Einstein famously called it spooky action at a distance. Means in that case what happens actually, if two or more than two particles are entangled, then what happens? Means they share, the particles share a connection between them, so that whenever there is a change in the state of one particle, immediately that affects the change in the state of the other one, whatever be the distance between them. If you say the distance between them is in terms of light years, then also same thing happens. That means this phenomenon of quantum entanglement happens irrespective of the distance between them, between the particles. And in quantum entanglement, at least two particles are required. More than two particles also can participate simultaneously. So this way, there is no transfer of the matter, but the quantum state of atom or small molecule, scientists have already demonstrated this successfully. There, the distance involved were in terms of several kilometers, but scientists have successfully proved this or demonstrated this. Okay, distance involved were in terms of several kilometers, and that way they didn't move the particles, they moved the quantum information or the state of the particles that way. And Einstein famously called this as spooky action at a distance. So you can see jumps of electrons from one energy level to another, that is one effect. Next one was quantum tunneling. Third one was this quantum entanglement. So these effects are present, and these things are possible due to the dual nature of electrons or dual nature of particles. Okay, they exhibit particle-like nature as well as wave-like nature. So in the quantum world, all these things are happening. But in our world, in our classical world, question is whether these are possible or not. Say for example, you want to teleport a human. So what is the requirement? So according to our current knowledge, we can say that we need to use all the atoms in our body. Means we need to teleport the quantum information of every atom, means all the atoms. Billions or trillions of atoms are there. Billions or trillions of atoms are there in our body, in a single human body. So you need to teleport all the quantum information attached to one atom. So many atoms are there. That means you need to teleport staggering amount of data over long distances. And there means where you have already teleported the quantum information, their reconstruction of the data is required. Then only teleportation of human body or anything would become possible. At present, those things are available only in Star Trek, but not for us. Okay, not for us, but maybe in future all these things will become possible. And I was talking about what is that thing which are fueling such fantasies. Those things are quantum phenomenon. Means different quantum phenomena, like quantum tunneling, like quantum entanglement, like jumps of electrons from one energy level to another. So these are the things which are fueling such fantasies. So what is the difference? Difference is only that in the quantum world, all these things are happening every day, every moment, all these things are happening. But whenever we think about human body or something like human body, then in that case there are so many problems. But maybe in future everything would become possible. But here I have mentioned so many things, all are not same. Teleportation is different. Time travel, that is different from teleportation. Instantaneous travel, that is also different. Instantaneous travel. Just if you can imagine, just try to imagine. Say for example, you want to go from India to America. Okay. You want to move, but without the distance between thousands of kilometers from America to India. This distance is almost in terms of thousands of kilometers is that distance. But without going through the space in between America and India, you want to reach America. That is the concept of instantaneous travel. Okay, you need not to traverse the space in between these two locations. That is the concept. Wonderful concept. This is happening in reality, but in the quantum world. And same thing we want to do in our world. Anyway, so all these things, yes, I have mentioned all the effects of quantum mechanics, which are fueling actually such fantasies. Okay, so so this is the end of this video. If you found this video to be fascinating, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. And what? So nothing more to say in this video. Thanks for watching this video.